Hey guys, it is June 7th today on Friday, and I'm outside, so I apologize for the camera being in portrait mode and not landscape. There are people outside, which might make this a little bit difficult. I'm hoping that you can hear me okay though. And again, I apologize for the indigestion. Anyways, I am 33 weeks and 3 days pregnant today. Hang on a minute. I just had to see where these people were. They are the yard maintenance people here. Anyway, so 33 weeks and 3 days pregnant. First thing I want to say is that my anxiety levels are not as severe as they were when I made the vlog last time. They kind of leveled off around Wednesday, and today's Friday. So, and I say Wednesday night. It's been a really, really rough couple of weeks. I've talked about it before, like I wake up thinking that she's passed away, and it's been really, really bad. I found out though that my iron is a 3. That's bad. I was reading somewhere that a normal non-pregnant woman should be somewhere between like 15 and 26 or 30 or something like that. And like when you're pregnant, it might drop to like an 11, something like that. But mine's 3. So to say I'm anemic and, constantly tired is like a huge understatement. So I started 150 milligrams of Fairmax, and I took that yesterday morning, and already I noticed a difference. I noticed a difference immediately yesterday because I didn't even have a nap, which is very unusual for me. My mood has also changed, and today I took it this morning, not feeling the least bit tired. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energetic. I'm actually outside, which is not something I have done a lot lately the past couple of weeks. I've mostly stayed in my pajamas, curled up in bed, a crying mess because of my anxiety and depression and stuff. But I am feeling very much back to my old self. And I want to say thank you to everybody who commented on my last video and gave me a ton of support. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. Alright, so this week I had appointments on Tuesday and Thursday, and Tuesday was with my family doctor. Yes, so Tuesday I found out that I was going to officially graduate on from that doctor and move just onto my OB, so I only have one doctor to go to now, which is awesome. I got my whooping cough shot, my Tdap, or however you say that, so I'm all ready to go. And my blood pressure is great. My protein urine sample or whatever, it's fine. I have nothing to worry about there. The exciting thing of that appointment is my doctor has one of those old school sliding scales where you slide the little black thing across the numbers, and the scale, it kind of goes up and down. Well, that one has always showed that I weighed slightly more than when I step on a digital scale at my OB's office. So, sorry if that's really loud and you can't hear me. So I stepped on his scale and it said that I had no weight gain, which is super awesome. He got a fundal height measurement of 38 weeks, but I've always said how that man can't measure fundal height for anything. These people are right here. I'm so distracted. Anyways, so that appointment went good. I did tell him about my anxiety and depression, and honestly, he didn't really seem to understand the level of severity. he's like, oh, that's normal for mothers to feel that way and whatnot. I'm like, yes, I get it that, pregnant women are, they do have anxiety and whatnot, but I don't consider myself like the typical pregnant woman because of having post-traumatic stress disorder in the past and previous losses, and then everything going wrong with this pregnancy in the beginning of it, and having to go to counseling for the first 6 weeks because of a misdiagnosis, and I'm still not over that. I've learned to cope with it better, but I'm not over it. So he didn't really get it or seem to care that much, which is unfortunate. So I was excited that I had an OB appointment on Thursday, which went really good, yet very interesting. And blood pressure still great. Fundal height measurement a little big, 37 weeks. So my doctor, it was only off by one week. My family doctor, I mean, so that makes me a little nervous. But I did mention in her growth ultrasound, I was telling you guys that she was measuring in the 63rd or 64th percentile. I was wrong, because I now have a copy of the ultrasound report. She's measuring in the 69th percentile at 4 pounds 9 ounces for an estimated weight. Her head was also measuring like a week early, which is kind of scary. But yeah, anyways, I got on their digital scale, showed a weight loss of 2 pounds. Now, how I managed to do this, I have no idea, because I've been super depressed and full of anxiety the past couple of weeks that I have just laid in bed and not done anything. So, I don't know. And I mentioned starting Fairmax because they were quite concerned about my iron level. Anywho, so what made that appointment interesting is before I got there, I had a shower. My appointment was at 3:50 in the afternoon, so I had a shower at like 2:30. And warm showers tend to make my heart rate increase. So after I got out of the shower, dried off, got dressed and stuff, and sat on the bed to decrease my heart rate a little bit. And some leakage happened. I'm like, did I just pee my pants? These people are listening to me talk about me peeing my pants. But I didn't. I didn't. I wondered that, though, and I went to the bathroom, and I still had to pee, so obviously that wasn't it. And it didn't have any smell, any color, anything. So I was like, well, that's weird. I'll just mention it to the OB when I get there. So she is, talking along, and I'm mentioning this to her, and I asked her if she was going to check my cervix. I figured she would, because they always do lately, because it's really, really short. And she says, no, I can't, because the gel on my glove will interfere with the test result, because she wanted me to go get an examination called a sterile speculum exam. And she said if I use the gel, it'll just interfere. So I said, okay. So she sent me over to labor and delivery just to have it checked out. And they're so sweet over there. I hate going over there, especially when I'm not in labor, but they just had to make sure that my water didn't break. Anyways, so I get there and they're like, is this happening often, or is it gushing out? And I said, no, it was just the once. So they wanted me to put a pad on and walk around the unit to see if I could maybe trigger some more to come out, so they could take the fluid off the pad and test it. No. So I didn't have any luck there. So they did this exam called the sterile speculum. Holy shit. For anybody that's had an IUI, you know what this feels like, and it's not pleasant. It's where they insert a speculum inside of you with no lubricant, because they can't use anything that would affect the test result. Anyways, turns out my water didn't break. It wasn't urine, it was just a discharge. So, yeah, that was torture. I think I felt like my vagina was destroyed by that thing. I hate that thing. That's like a torture device for women. Anyway, and I did cut my hair. I cut it on Tuesday. I don't know if I really like it that much. I don't know. It was like one of those I'm emotional, let's do something drastic thing. So I don't really do a whole lot of drastic things. It's usually just something to do with my hair. Anyways, I don't know if I really like it. So yeah, I don't think I have any cravings. I haven't talked about cravings in a while. I do crave ice, which now explains why, because my iron is so low. But nothing that really sticks out in my mind. Except for garlic bread. I will say that I craved chili and garlic bread so bad last night. But the thing is with me, lately, I'll get a craving and I will go and get myself this thing and then I will eat it and hate it. It's so disappointing. Like, all I wanted was chili and I took a bite of it. I'm like, what the hell? This is disgusting. So, I did enjoy the garlic bread though. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Really happy about 7-pound weight gain for being 33 weeks pregnant. Yeah, I'm happy. And baby's doing good. She's having a lazy day today though, so she's not all that active, but the past couple of days she has been rocking and rolling in there, which I'm really happy about, because in my last vlog I mentioned that she doesn't really move that much anymore. I don't know, I guess that was a phase that she was going through or something, because she beats up my insides quite a bit, which I thoroughly enjoy. But I'm back to enjoying my pregnancy, which I didn't think that I would be after this past couple of weeks. It's been really, really rough. I did talk to my OB about the 1 in 1,000 chance of stillbirth that I mentioned in my last vlog. And she said, you know, you have a little bit of a higher chance because of your BMI, because I'm a fat girl, to put it nicely. But she's like, everyone has that chance. Everyone has a 1 to 2% chance of having a stillbirth. That's just the way it is. But starting at 36 weeks, they will do biophysicals, which is an ultrasound and an NST scan. And I get those every week because when they do it, oh, the sun's coming out. When they do it, they examine the baby's behavior, and that will tell them up to 1 week how they think the baby is going to behave. And right at this point in my pregnancy, I don't have the chance of, or the higher risk of having a stillbirth. It's when you get 36, 37, 38 weeks for me, because I'm a fat chick. Anyways, so that made me feel better, and she said, you know, if the baby is, you know, acting normal, then you won't be any further elevated in that risk than anyone else, regardless of your BMI. So that made me feel pretty good. It made me feel really reassured. I just need to stop panicking and realize that she will be home when she's, you know, when my due date comes and I have her. She will be home and everything will be okay. I'm just hoping I don't become a basket case after birth, which, I don't know. I'm thinking about going back on antidepressants or something like Zoloft. I know you can take Zoloft when you breastfeed, but we'll see how that goes. I think everything is just pregnancy related right now, but anyway, I'm rambling. So I will talk to you guys. I have my appointment on the 21st of June, so I'll be 35 weeks then. I'll talk to you guys next Friday anyway. Alright, bye.